Today, we're exposing Britain's favourite snack. Not just one brand, not just one flavour. 10 of the biggest crisp brands sold in UK supermarkets, from classic Walkers to premium hand-cooked ranges, and what's actually happening inside your body when you eat them. Because crisps don't look dangerous. They look harmless, familiar, almost comforting. British potatoes, sea salt, hand-cooked, oven-baked, natural flavours. But once you turn the bag over, the story changes. This isn't about fear. It's about ingredients. It's about biology. It's about what repeated exposure does over time. Let's start with the brand most people grew up with. Walkers dominate the UK crisp aisle. Simple ingredients on the front: potatoes, oil, salt. But here's what matters: the oil. Walker's crisps are fried in refined sunflower oil. That oil is extracted industrially and then heated to high frying temperatures. High heat changes the structure of fats. When repeatedly consumed, oxidized fats contribute to inflammatory stress in the body. Inflammation doesn't mean you feel sick instantly. It means long-term strain. Then there's salt. A standard bag can deliver a large percentage of daily sodium. Sodium increases blood pressure by pulling water into circulation. Over time, consistent high sodium intake increases cardiovascular strain. Now move to flavored varieties. You'll often find dextrose, yeast extract, flavorings, acidity regulators. Dextrose is sugar. It spikes blood glucose rapidly. Yeast extract contains glutamates that enhance flavor intensity, making it harder to stop eating. The result? High palatability, low satiety. Kettle chips. Hand-cooked. It sounds better. It feels artisanal. But they're still deep-fried in refined oil at high temperatures. Some flavors contain sugar in the seasoning mix, even savory ones. Salt plus fat plus sugar together create what food scientists call hyperpalatability. That combination overrides normal fullness signals. Your brain lights up. You keep reaching back into the bag. Premium branding. Same metabolic response. Tyrrell's. Countryside branding, burlap aesthetics, vintage photography. But inside the bag, refined oil, salt, flavor systems. Certain flavors include maltodextrin, a highly processed carbohydrate with a very high glycemic index. It spikes blood sugar rapidly, often faster than table sugar. Rapid spike, rapid insulin release, energy crash, hunger returns. That's not accidental. McCoy's, thicker cut. Man, crisps, big flavor. Stronger seasoning means more salt, more flavor enhancers. High sodium intake repeatedly stresses the cardiovascular system. Stronger flavor equals stronger craving cycle. These are engineered for intensity. Hula hoops. Now we move into extruded snacks. Hula hoops aren't sliced potatoes. They're made from potato starch and maize flour, mixed into a dough, shaped, then fried. Refined starch behaves differently in the body than whole potato. Less fiber, faster digestion, sharper glucose spike, engineered crunch, engineered texture. Monster Munch. Another extruded product. Highly processed starch base, artificial flavorings, salt-heavy profiles, low nutritional density, high palatability, calories that don't satisfy. Sensations, exotic flavors, restaurant-inspired branding. But turn the bag over and you'll see sugar, glucose syrup powder, flavor enhancers, acidity regulators. Sweet chili crisps often contain actual added sugar. Salt and sugar together amplify dopamine response in the brain. That's why stopping feels difficult. Pringles. These aren't sliced potatoes at all. They're a paste made from dehydrated potato flakes, starch, rice flour, and emulsifiers, pressed into uniform shapes. Uniform shape, uniform cooking, uniform crunch. Highly processed structure means rapid digestion and low satiety. You can eat half a tube before your body registers fullness. Pop chips. Never fried, popped. Sounds healthier, but they're still made from processed starch blends with added oils and seasoning powders. Lower fat doesn't mean low impact. Refined starch still spikes blood sugar quickly. Potato. Another classic crisp brand. Same structure. Refined oil, salt, flavor systems, different logo, same metabolic story. Across nearly every brand, the pattern repeats: refined oil, high heat, high sodium, added sugar in flavorings, low fiber, hyper-palatable design. None of these products are poison, but they are engineered to be easy to overeat, and when eaten frequently, they contribute to chronic inflammation, elevated blood pressure, insulin resistance over time, increased calorie intake without satiety. That's the real issue, not one bag, the pattern. Crisps aren't marketed as dangerous, they're marketed as fun. But fun doesn't cancel biology. The next time you pick up a bag, whether it's Walker's, Kettle Chips, Tyrrell's, McCoy's, Pringles, or any of the others, flip it over. Read the ingredients. Ask yourself one question: is this real food or engineered food? Because the front of the bag sells comfort. The back of the bag tells the truth.